What's the weirdest thing you've seen at a showing?
Well, let me tell you. One time, I was in a listing in Virginia, and there was a bedroom that was up on basically a stage, and across from that, and all the carpet was red felt basically, and on the other side of that was a giant black hot tub, and this was very clearly someone's play space. But it was
Like their little red room?
it was all red and black,
Oh my god!
and there was marble involved.
Were there like whips and chains hung
There were not.
Oh,
It was
wow.
not staged. It was not staged to be a sex dungeon.
It was not staged as a dungeon.
It was not.
But it was clearly once upon a time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The wall was mirrors. It was a whole thing.
The wall was mirrors. Oh my god.
Yes. This was in a very large, probably 5,000 square foot house, and the basement that I am speaking of was probably 1,400 square feet.
If you could describe your real estate style as a movie or a TV character, who would it be?
I got it.
Movie or TV character?
TV character.
Okay.
Buffy Summers, because I slay, bitch.
That's so perfect. What is your favorite or your least favorite real estate related TV show?
I don't watch a lot of real estate TV, which shocks people, and I don't know why. It's my daily life. And
Exactly.
I don't necessarily want to engage in that when I'm
Unwind with-
unwinding.
right.
I think when I was first starting, I watched a lot of real estate shows
Yeah.
because I thought it was a good way to learn. Turns out maybe not. But it was fun to watch HGTV. There's a lot of liability in what we do. There are a lot of expenses. I'm licensed in 3 different, I'll say districts because DC isn't a state. And that all comes with licensing and continuing education. And there's a separate membership for the MLS so that I can access listings. There's a separate membership for Century Locks so that I can access properties. There are all of these different memberships. I have to be a member of the National Association of Realtors. I have to be a member of the local association of realtors. So there's all of those. I think the TV shows romanticize it a lot. And I knew 3 people during COVID who got into real estate because they were tired of what they were doing. They thought they could make so much money and it was so easy. And I had coffee with all of them beforehand, and I said, look, real estate is great. If you become successful and you're good at it, it can be amazing. But I think it's like 3 out of 4 real estate agents don't make it past their first 2 years. So I said, I'm going to give you the real of it too. Because you know the fun stuff. You know the glamorous stuff. You know what can be. But the reality is you're working 7 days a week. You're working evenings. You're to some extent at your client's beck and call, because when you need to see something, you need to see it, because if you wait till the weekend, it might be gone. You need to be self-motivated because you're self-employed. No one is telling you to get up at 9, 8, 7 o'clock in the morning to do what you need to do. And all 3 of those people that I spoke to got their licenses started, and within 6 to 10 months, they were out.
Yeah.
And they told me, you know what? You were right. I wasn't making any money in the beginning. It takes a long time to build any kind of client base. I think people assume that when they get into real estate, their entire circle of friends and family, their personal circle, is going to start using them right away. And that doesn't happen. It took a good probably 3-4 years before my circle of people who knew me as a teacher really started working with me, because in their minds, I was the teacher who was trying real estate.
Sure.
And why would they work with me as the newbie that they know as a teacher when there are people with much more experience out there? So thinking that your cousin is going to come to you when they know that you just started and haven't sold any houses, when they know someone else who's been in the business for 10 years, is a little naive, I think. And I think it's why a lot of people get into the pattern of getting their license and then getting out right away, because they're not focused on the right places.
Yeah.
I think in my first 3 years, 2 or 3 of my transactions came from my personal circle that didn't come from my real estate personal circle. And after that, I mean, now people know me as a real estate agent, and they trust me and they see what I'm doing, and they come to me because they know me and I'm good, not because they know me and they feel bad not coming to me.
Yeah, exactly. This was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. Let's do it again sometime.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
This was great.
I want the last word.